close to competing. Nobody, especially on this network, man. So like I said, we got to talk about what's actually happening, which is I'm on top and there's no competition. It's been like this since day one. It's been like this for the past few decades. Never changed. People on here have an issue with acknowledging reality, man, and acknowledging people's accomplishments, man. You got to learn to give credit where credit's due, man. You feel me? But it's all good, man, because karma's real. God is real. And like I said, God is at work right now, homie. He is moving everything around. God is doing a lot. It's obvious. It's obvious to me. I don't know about y'all, but like I said, God talks to me. I can see him taking a lot of action right now. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, little homies. Right? But like I said, man, I'm a superstar, gaining more fame every day. I'm able to promote the channel without trying. Like just meeting people, talking to people. Man, I don't know if something got me in the leg or what. Weird. But yeah, man, did some more training. I picked me up some cabbage and some mango. That's right. And some peanut butter. Man, I love peanut butter, man. I be eating a lot of peanut butter now. And I just think it's good for muscle building too, and I kind of crave it with everything that I do, man. I do so much every day, and you know, like I said, I'm just very confused by people, man. You know, because I give them the channel, not in a bad way. I'm just, you know, I'm confused at why they're confused. You know, I don't know. It's just perplexing. But like I said, you know, people have their own stuff going on, so that makes sense. I don't know other people's point of view. So I don't act like I do, you know. I'm kind of omnipotent. I'm very telepathic and have a gift with intuition, but I can't I just don't understand. I don't know if people do it because they really don't comprehend or if they just want to pretend they don't. But it's just odd, you know. I still got a lot of fans. I got, you know, people still taking pictures with me. I'm going to keep doing that for them. I don't care who it is. You know, whatever makes people happy, man. I mean, we out here to see people smile. And like I said, I'm a role model. And that's what everybody needs, man. They need a role model. They need somebody to look up to. And I try to provide that. You know, I'm just like you. You know, I'm a human being too. You know, I'm not saying I'm any better or greater than anybody. I'm not. But you got to have something to look up to and some kind of... just something, man, to, you know, see as an example of what to do and what not to do and how to be. Because you don't think it's important, but it is, you know. And the farther along we get, I think the more we realize how important it is. My bag is all wrapping around my wrist right now. I apologize. But yeah, like I said, the business is just going excellent, man. Everything's been pretty chill, pretty cool. Like I said, I'm obviously pretty highly accepted. Like I said, I think of a lot of the people really just meant well, and maybe because of everything that I've gone through, I think some things I might have taken the wrong way here and there, and you know, I apologize for that. But like I said, you got to look at my point of view, because in my point of view, I'm seeing everything, you know, that's going on, and I just had so much coming at me. So just try to understand in my position, I see it a different way. And the way I'm seeing it is reality, you know, but I just got to get a feel for who's who and how people are coming at me and what their agenda is and their energy. But like I said, we're in a new stage now. We're in a new, whole different environment now. Hold on. Everything is different. But obviously I'm pretty highly accepted, man. I mean, I think people kind of figured out, like, he's going to do his thing, you know, and like, we're going to have to get used to it, you know what I mean? Because this guy, like, this is my business, you know, and I mean, that is the truth. I wouldn't care who said what. People are going to have to just get used to me and me being Batman, and that's it. But that's what struck me so odd today. Like, somebody asked me, why do you wear the Batman mask? I just confused me because I thought I gave them the channel, but I don't know. I mean, so I guess in my position, it's just, it's hard to understand everybody's viewpoint and vantage point, and that's just part of life. Because I'm not thinking like them, people are busy, man. They don't got time to pay attention to me all the time and figure out what I'm doing, but it is what it is. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I do the real thing. I'm really Batman. That's why I wear it. I don't know. What the hell is all this stuff on the ground, man? Just be weird. But yeah, I don't know how else I'd express it because there's no other way for me to express it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm Batman. And the whole thing is God and the divine, and whether you believe it or not, it's when it all chose me and started sculpting me into the real thing. Like, this is my actual calling and life's purpose. This isn't, I don't put on a Batman mask. I am Batman. It's different. You know what I mean? And like I said, changing the quality of the masks and the suits. My suit is perfect. It's very high quality. It's a bulletproof vest. Costs a couple of racks, a couple of $1,000s. I'm not here to impress anybody. My mask works perfect for everything that I do. I think it's slightly protective. It works. Like, there's nothing wrong with anything that I'm working with. It's all good. But, people who have a problem with themselves, they're going to always find something wrong with what you're doing or try to create something because they're unhappy and they're miserable. You know what I mean? And that's their personal issue. But the mask is perfect, man. The mask is half the reason why people gravitated to it so much, because it's so real and vivid, So, upping the quality of the masks and using materials like Kevlar and titanium, all that comes in time, brother. I'm in no rush, man. That's what people don't get. I'm good. I'm comfortable. I'm not in any rush. I'm not trying to change things. God is who's doing that. God is going to bring all the positive changes, give me all the money to work with, create the budget, because y'all don't get. I know it's going to happen. It makes sense because he's got to use me for all this stuff going on in the world. That's what y'all don't get. Like, I guess that's all. I guess I just don't see it from the public's point of view. I guess they've never seen anything like it. And for me, with my background and my family's background, and like my cousin was the number one what in the military. This runs in my DNA. So I guess it has to do with that. And I shouldn't expect other people to just get it and understand it. But it's hard for me to get down to that level because I'm at such an ascended master. Like, literally, I'm at a totally different level. We don't even walk the same. We don't think the same. Like, nothing. Hey, how you doing? I don't know who you are, but hi. But yeah, man, like I said, number one, the audience, please send gifts if you can on here. We're trying to get as many gifts and super chats as we can. And like I said, I'm just in a spiritual walk. I'm on a journey with God. Have been for a while now. It's just different, but I feel like he's the one molding me and sculpting me and using me. So if I'm able to and he allows me, and this is what he wants, clearly his will be done. Believe me, you on that. It's getting done every day, obviously. If you look at the world and look around, that's God's will. It is, So, it is what it is. Things were always unfair towards us. It wasn't coming from God. It was coming from these people. So the way I feel about it is now the tables are turning a little bit. Man, I hope there ain't a snake here, man. Like, because they can really be in here. This is where it was at. And I can't see in this brush. Just hold on. Let me try to get past this. But like I said, I got faith in God, so I don't really have much fear of anything, but I try to pay attention and be somewhat smart. Try to move quickly. There definitely can be snakes in this. But All right, there we go. Like I said, I go through these challenges every day like that. You know, how do I keep doing it and pushing forward? God. That's what people don't get. You know, people couldn't last a millisecond in my shoes, man. They couldn't walk a millisecond in my shoes. I just have it harder. Hi, Mary. How are you? How you doing? Sorry, I haven't been around. Boyfriend broke up with me. I'm sorry. Taking that job, he said, that is going to be too long distance, even though it's only 40 minutes away. What do you mean taking the job? I don't understand. Try to explain it a different way. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Why did all that happen? I'm sorry. Well, she's telling me that. Let me continue my spiel here. But like I said, man, I mean, the way I see it is God, what people don't get, God is molding the perfect soldier out of me. That's what he's doing. Like I said, I mean, you could put it to the test, man. Can't nobody run and walk as much as I do. Like, this is all for a purpose. That's what y'all got to understand. I'm not out. I don't ever waste an ounce of time in my life. Ever. Don't waste your breath with that nonsense, man. Everything I do is training, and I utilize it for a purpose. And that's what I did. I took my lifestyle, and I started turning it all into training for something. And it makes everything so much better because I'm so much more passionate about life and everything, because everything goes into me being Batman. But like I said, God is forming the perfect soldier. I mean, I'm stronger, have more endurance, more resilience. I can handle anything, basically. That's the way I feel. Like, he's just making me one tough cookie on a whole nother level that is really incomprehensible to man, because it's not possible. What I'm going through, what I've survived is impossible. Ooh, somebody getting pulled over. Somebody got pulled. All right, let me read what Mary is saying. But I don't know, man. You know, it just kind of is what it is. Feel me? It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Let me see. The security job coming up at the end of March. That job came from him or what? I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Is he like the one who runs the company or what? I would never, ever work for an ex. If I'm not with someone, I ain't coming nowhere near them. I'm not working for them. I would never, ever do that. That's just me personally. I wouldn't care how much money they offer me, nothing. I'm not coming near nobody that I'm not with, that I don't want to be around. Hold on. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me get up here, and then I'll be able to read better. Man, there's rocks all in my shoe. Another tiring day. Stuff is hard, man. They want me to do even more. They're trying to get me to do more and more. I'm like, man, I'm getting tired, bro. Like, I can't do it, man. This is tired, bro. Like, I can't do it, man. This is a 24-hour job. I keep telling everyone it's hard work. All right. No, the job my dad's friend has hooked up for us, the one I was telling you about. Yeah. No, my boyfriend didn't work. He's it's hilarious. He's lazy or what? You have to pay. He had me pay for. Oh yeah, no, you can't do that. Can't let nobody use you. Hell, there's women like that. But yeah, you can't let them do that. That's for sure. Can't do that for people who don't deserve it. It's just that simple. You can't give and give and give to people who are ungrateful, because they're just trying to use you. They don't care about you. That's just how it works. It's the way of the world, sadly. Hold on, let me get through this bridge. So every night I have to spend my hard-earned money, but that's okay, his loss. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, don't do that. Don't be spending your money on nobody. I wouldn't do that. Hell no. All right. It's just starting to get dark. Like, no, it ain't that dark yet. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's my thing. I try to tell people. That's what I've been saying this whole time. But it's just towards the whole public, everyone, not anyone specifically, not towards you. But like, people need to watch what and who they invest in, and that's why I don't understand the public, because they ask me questions like that. You know, like, why do you wear a Batman mask? When it's like, it should all be pretty clear what I'm doing. I mean, it's a very clear job. It's, you know, my actions have been very clear. I mean, they've been about as crystal clear as you could get. You know, I got a lot of history. I've done a lot. I've been doing this now, I think, for like a year and a half or so, maybe 2 years. I don't know. And I mean, like, every day, bro. I mean, I've been Batman for a minute. So, like, I'm not faking it, you know. So, like, nah, bro, I've been through a lot. Been through a lot doing this, too. I just really strong, and I've come out on top of everything, you know, luckily. And if I don't, I heal. You know, like my hand healed pretty quick, like I told you, all right? Told y'all. It's still kind of healing a little bit, but it seems like it's pretty much done. I think the nerve endings are trying to fix themselves inside. But that's how bad that was. And you see, I just keep on moving forward. I didn't even stop working, really. I just kept going with the bandage on the hand and all. Can't give up on this business, man. This business has got to be run. I mean, this is my money maker. I mean, I love it, man. I mean, I'm Batman, and this is how I eat. You know? Like, I love it. It's a good feeling. But yeah, I got like 4 mangoes, some little ones, a bigger one, and I got a whole thing of cabbage, guys. Hopefully that'll help some of it with what I'm going through. I have no idea, but hopefully. But yeah, I'm a fan of mango now, man. I like that mango. Hopefully nothing else brings my allergies back, because it's been kind of weird. I don't know, certain things I react to. It's hard to explain. I was listening to The Voice of the Light yesterday. Yeah, that's a super old song. Not worried about the past, brother, but thank you. It's the past, man. We're not stuck in the past here. Come on. All right. Let me see here. I don't mind paying for, as long as he chips in once in a while. Yeah, like, that's cool. That's the way that women should be. But what's sad and the truth is that a lot of times women like that, they get with freeloaders and they just have horrible taste in men or in dudes, because they ain't men. And that's my point. And then, you know, we have predicaments like this where people take advantage, and it's just not right. Turn this on. All right. I was watching your training shorts. Very impressive. How can you not work security? What company wouldn't hire you? Well, most security companies, they don't do real security. Like I said, I don't really like talking about it. I don't want to delve into some of my stories, but that's kind of what created Batman, is that these companies, I realized they were all like just horrible people, and they were criminals. Like I said, I mean, some crazy stuff happened. Like, I don't run my mouth. I don't be talking, but some crazy stuff happened. I had a lot of crazy stuff go down. And, you know, like I said, I can always come on here and paint myself as how tough I am, and people would be like, wow. But, like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I've realized. Like, all the companies are a joke, and the people trying to run them are a joke. They're just all criminals. And, like, half the stuff they're doing is illegal. And then they're not even being honest with me. So it's like, I can't work with people like that. You know, because I'm the type, I'll be on the phone, you know, telling them reality, and like they want to use this narc perception to be like, no, reality is a different way. Like, nah, son, like, you know, like, no, it's not. Like you really trying to pull one over on me, you know what I mean? And you trying to sit here and lie to me. Like, basically, you know, I'm not going to explain it, but we already know. Things I already went through. I don't talk about the past, man. We move forward. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean, that's what developed and created Batman, because Batman does the real thing. Ain't no talking over here. I'm not a nice guy. Like, yeah, I'm a chill guy when I want to be with the right people, but I am not a chill guy at all, by any means. I've got a real reputation about me, man. Like, people give me my 5 feet. They stay away from me. They keep their distance. People already know who I am. You know what I mean? Seriously. So I'm just saying that's the truth of who I am. People know. But yeah, the training, I'm kind of upping it to a different level. I keep trying to explain to people I'm quicker than Bruce Lee, but yeah, I mean, for security companies, they don't want that. For security, when I started doing like bar security, that was the first thing they said. I was like, well, I'm good at, you know what, I'm good at what I do, I'm good at this, before I did Batman and all that. And they were like, we don't even want that. They were like, we just want you to greet people at the door and be nice, and that's it. Like, a lot of times they just want a teddy bear. And that was my thing. I found a bar where I was able to do real security, meaning like get down the way I want to get down. And I changed the whole scene of that bar, because anybody who came in disrespectful, they were going out the door. You know what I mean? So, and not in a nice way. So I was legally able to practice what I do. You know, I was able to be me. And I changed everything, helped the guy build his business, and he was just ungrateful. And I just got pissed and left. And, you know, everybody complains about him all the time because he's a narcissist trying to use people and move them as chess pawns for his little bar, and he ain't even rich. So what's the point? You know? And my whole deal was like, I'm putting everything on the line for you to do this. And this is really serious what I was doing for a career. I mean, bar security is serious stuff, man. It don't get no more serious and real than that. I mean, you gotta be a real man. You gotta be a real dude to be able to do what I did. You know, you can't be just no dude off the street, regular guy, regular slouch. It's not gonna work. You gotta know what you're doing. And man, the stuff that I went through, I wish I could have had a camera. Y'all would have been like, wow. Y'all would have been like, I will never disrespect Tyree again. I mean, I was coming up against dudes that were about 3-4 times the size of me, and they would be outside banging on the doors, screaming and yelling, mad as hell because they lost. And they didn't just lose. I mean, they lost bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people don't get on this internet stuff is like, no, like, I'm the king of the streets, bro. I'm 1,000,000-0 in the streets, for real. Like, I'm not a big guy, man. It has nothing to do with being big. Like, trust me, y'all talk about Bruce Lee. I've been involved in way more real stuff than Bruce Lee ever was. And people know. So, people who remember me when I go places and know what I've done a little bit, they give me my respect. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, it's just respect is like a lost art now. So, I don't really care, man. I just try to focus on me and be happy. But I'm definitely a tough guy. I'm like Jason Statham in all those movies. That's basically how I live my life. You know, and I need a career where I'm very physical, and usually something like that, because that's just what I'm built to do. You know, it's what I'm good at. It's what I like to do. You know, some of us have it in us, some people don't. But me, I've always been good at that. You know, I don't have to explain it. I've just always been good at that. That's one of my skills. I like it more than sitting in an office and nobody ever gave me the opportunity. I tried that, you know, and I could do it. I'd be amazing at that too, but they don't give me an opportunity because they're phased. You know what I mean? So it's like these companies, like especially in Austin, those companies don't want people who can succeed. That's why they didn't hire me. They hire all these people you got to just basically kiss up. And I'm not going to do that. I mean, why do you think I don't have a corporate job? Y'all say we have privilege. We don't have any privilege. We got a bunch of people that kiss up to each other, and I don't get down like that. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they want that? I explain now, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, people are weird, man. But yeah, that's my problem with security. They don't want you to actually be security. They want you to sit there and play. I mean, y'all don't understand. You can catch cases doing what I did easily. You can catch cases doing bar security quick. So you got to ask yourself, how did I do all this and I'm good? Never caught a case, never had an issue I couldn't handle. And I was aggressive as hell. So clearly I knew what I was doing. I'm telling you, I was the best bouncer on 6th Street. That's how you know somebody's the best bouncer, because they don't have a lot of drama and problems. Like Drake would act like he was someone. Drake would sit there and lie and say, oh, I got this in the bank. I already got 100,000, blah, blah, blah. Then why are you out here with these narcs lying? Drake didn't have any money, and Drake was always making a scene. That's the dude that I was coming online talking about stuff we were having to do as a crew, remember? And all that was Drake, because Drake kept making a lot of drama and scenes at Barbarella's. That's the truth. That was unnecessary, and the way he treated people was wrong. Like, because he's always trying to sit there and be Billy you know what. He's just a big dude, but he thinks he's like so tough, and he ain't. That's the truth. He's just another lying narc. But it's all good. I already stood up to all this. So, don't matter. There's my baby. I'm actually going to hop off here. Let me hop off here and message Christina. But yeah, I hope it works out, Mary. I hope everything works out for you. I hope it gets better genuinely, and I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, man, I mean, everybody just needs to look at the company they keep and who and what they invest in. And that's why I'm hoping that the public will start to invest in me, because I'm doing this for the people. And it's a real thing, you know. I'm not here to take money from anyone. I'm here to help, and hopefully people will pay me to you know, help the communities and the public like I've been doing, and give me resources to do more. But like I said, God is sculpting me. He's going to use me to protect people and to really go into the real thing, obviously, you know. So I mean, I'm going to get used for everything. I already know they're going to have me on motorcycles. They're probably going to have Batman on tanks at some point. All that, like tanks that are like motorcycles, like all that stuff. Well, you have to have a soldier like me. It's just that simple. Like, I'm the best. They're going to have to pay me top dollar, but they're going to need me. This country is going to need me. With all this stuff going on, they're going to need Batman. So that's what it's about, man. It's all training. So I'll be back. Much love to everybody. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Please donate.